everybody. Woo, the hair is going in my mouth. Welcome back to V Speaks. My name is V. And to all the returning subbies, I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for returning. And to the newbies, if you're watching this for the first time, welcome. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. This is home. This is home. Please share the video, subscribe, tell your friends, and follow me on Instagram. I'll put it as per usual right here. Today's topic is cutting people off. I know it's a common topic, but I want to speak about it because sometimes cutting someone or a bunch of people out of your life is a necessity. Okay, in my experience, I've started cutting people off at a very young age, like grade 9. So, no, I'm lying. Grade 6, earlier at my earlier stages of later stages of primary school, I started cutting people off. Firstly, it was my friends from home. I stopped hanging out with them. Guys, they used to make me feel a certain way, man. I'm so sorry, guys, but hey, I don't want this video to be insecure when I edit, so I'm gonna fix myself a bit here and there. But I cut people off from when I was in grade 6. Yeah, I just started staying at home, not chilling with anyone, because I had started to realize that the people that I was chilling with here at home were just not the ones for me. Like, with some of, I'm only still cool with maybe 2, 3, and then one of them is like my bestest friend, so we are like close, but the rest were just cool. I wouldn't invite them to my birthday parties or go out with them or whatever. We just greet each other. We are good. We're just neighbors. But I needed to cut them off. That time had taught me that, you know what? I need to really reflect on my life. Like, I was still young, I didn't still know that this thing is called cutting someone off. And then in high school, I cut a lot of people off from high school because, again, how they used to make me feel, toxic environments. Not all of them, but there was just specific people that, I didn't want in my life anymore. So I had to distance myself from them. And cutting someone off is not easy, guys. It is not easy. And yes, there are times where I used to cut people off even when I'm wrong. And I'm big enough to admit that there are people who also cut me off because I used to be toxic as fuck. I admit that I used to be very toxic. But yeah, cutting people off for your mental health, for your sanity, to live a peaceful life is important. When should you cut someone out of your life? Number one, when you don't feel happy around them. Cutting off family or a best friend since you were kids is heart-wrenching, but you don't feel happy when you're around them. Instead of bringing happiness to your life, they are the ones who bring you down and put you down in situations that you would never want to be in. They put you in situations that you would never want to be in. Your instincts tell you to start cutting people off because when you're with them, you don't feel happy. So you don't feel happy with this person. They're always depressing you, or they're always making remarks that make you feel self-conscious, things like that. Number 2, they are surrounded with negativity. They create this heavy atmosphere that is surrounded with negativity. These people always hate, complain, get envious, and curse. They think you would feel happy listening and seeing them like this. This is one of the signs you should cut your family or friend or etc off, and don't feel guilty about it. A person who is negative drains your energy. They drain the life out of you, because every time you share something positive, they'll be like, I'm Mara Chomi. What if the working, if you like Chomi, I just got a job, and they're like, what if the working environment is toxic? Woo! Will you even afford the transport? Woo! I got to the place you work with at is a bit dingy. Don't you think that company is not reputable? Things like that. Like, they don't say nice things to you. They're always bringing you down. They're trying to overshadow you because they're envious, or they feel like you getting a bit better than them. Things like that. Just cut them off. Number 3, they take everything they can. Relationships are a lot about give and take. This applies to family, friends, or even your partner. But what if they only take what they can and refuse to give? Letting toxic people become manipulative and use you for their own good is never a good sign. Remember that any type of relationship should not feel like an obligation or a burden. Okay? People like to take, and never ever give you. Whenever you need money, they're like, I don't have money. Mara, on their statuses, they're busy going out on expensive lunches and buying expensive stuff and posting them. Mara, this person just told you they don't have that 200 rand. And the things that they bought were more, they spent like a 1K. But when you 25, when you start getting paid, they are at your gate knocking, wanting your money, but they can't even also pay it back, Leona, that money, so yeah, don't let people take. How to cut people off your life with your dignity intact. Keep in mind that if you have to debate whether or not to cut someone out of your life, that in and of itself is a red flag at best and a red one at worst, a dark red one, a black one at worst, let's just say that. And flags are not there for you to put your glasses on so that you can be blind to their color. Don't ignore red flags. Trust your instincts. If someone is a red flag, don't ignore. Guys, please don't ignore red flags in friends, in your partner. We're always talking about, oh my gosh, don't ignore red flags in relationships. But even your partner, even your friends, even your family, they have red flags that you ignore because you've known them for so long. You've built that relationship over years and you feel like, oh my gosh, so many years, guys, so many years, I can't just abandon this person. Which is not true. You can. You actually can. There are signals to act in light of the sheer self-respect and love that you have for yourself. Explaining your side of things is pointless with toxic people. They are incapable of communicating outside the selfish filter of convenient victim that they view life through. Explaining why you are hurt, upset, and annoyed, announcing that you are going to cut them off, etc., is nothing but boost for their ego. Starve them of the abundance that is you by acting on what you've been exposed to. Realize that you are not dealing with someone who is ever going to logically level with you. You are dealing with a creature of triggers. And enough insecurity, self-hate, narcissism to get to a point of using the scissors that their patterns have handed to you. Cut them off. Use those spiritual scissors. Some people also, they will make you, they have a heavy presence on you. Their aura is so heavy, but because you've known them for too long and you love them, you just don't want to let them go. 3 types of people you need to cut off in your life. Number 1, the vampire who sucks your energy. This is the person who can drain you of your happiness and energy. Even when you're talking on the phone or texting, they are always there to suck your energy out of you. Number 2, the person who loves to rain on your parade. The person who loves to rain on your parade. Wait, the notes are not noted. Sorry, I needed to turn the page. Anyways, the person who likes to rain on your parade. This person will always pretend to support your dreams or ideas, but then they turn around and tell you to not have high expectations of being successful because you're not that good. Imagine. No, show me why you're moving into that house. Are you finally? I remember when my mom first got her first car, people were like, oh my gosh, I thought you were gonna get a raggedy car. They were like, yeah, no, the car that my mom got, I'm finally. Imagine, it doesn't finally her. They didn't know she had that much taste. Imagine. the people that used to be surrounded by my mom. I know these stories if you are watching. Number 3, always the victim. Some people just don't want to be happy. Other people will always look on the bright side of things, but this person will do the exact opposite. It's because this allows people to pity them. This drama will make them the victim. Trying to fix their problem or even give solutions won't work. They will sulk and act depressed and will drain your energy. No, Chomi, you know the situation at home. You know how my parents don't treat me well. Okay, just because you're not treated well at home, we are treating you good as your friends. You understand? Please be able to establish the difference. Like, I'm not going to do that to you, you know, especially if you've known someone for years and you've been helping them and stuff, but still they are so toxic, but they're always a victim. They never do things in return for you, etc, etc. Cut people off. It's okay. If you're thinking about cutting someone off, this is the video for you. This is your chance. This is a sign. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Bye.